Hello class. In my previous speech, the Let Me Show You speech, I demonstrated the basics of how to climb a utility pole. And I showed the two methods, the hitchhike method and the hand-over-hand method. Today I'm going to show you my preferred method, which is the hitchhike method. And I believe you'll feel the same way. Stop. I chose this issue because it's an important issue to me and to all the linemen in the different industries in our country and around the world. The power company, communications companies, the phone company, and contracting companies that bring telephone, internet, power, emergency services, and worldwide communications to our world. And I'm one of them. This type of climbing will keep our linemen and myself safe instead of the hand-over-hand method, which is proven to take the lives of many linemen throughout the years. Once again, I'm going to show you the difference between the hitchhike method and the hand-over-hand method. I'm going to start with the hand-over-hand method, and you're going to see how much of a struggle it is to maintain control and a good attachment to this pole with a lot of gear on. And I don't have a lot of gear on, and sometimes I can carry up to 40-50 pounds of gear up a pole. So if I use the hand-over-hand method, I'm at great risk of losing my grip and falling off the pole, especially if it's raining outside, it's winter, and there's ice on the pole. There's a lot of factors that can create a dangerous situation while climbing a pole hand-over-hand. I'll demonstrate. Oh, I'm being unsafe. I'm going to climb hand over hand. So, you want to interlace your hands across your fingers like this on the back of the pole so you can have a good grip. Step into the pole, lift up, and walk your hands up. Now the idea is, once you get up to where you need to be, then you let go of the pole with one hand, transfer the strap to the other, pulling on with this hand, and then lean back. Get it to a proper position. And then you can start to work. You can adjust yourself on the pole how you need to and go from there. To get down, hand over hand, again, hold on one hand. And dismantle the pole. Now, I'm kind of breathing hard. That is a very unsafe way to climb a pole, and I do not recommend it. This is much easier. Again, get your position, your belt distance, step in, lift. Even if I lose my grip, I'm still on that pole. Now, I got good stability and balance. Not nearly as hard, even though it looks like a feather. Okay? Brush off any splinters. And that's it. Now, both aren't easy, but the hitchhike method, you have a lot more control and you have a lot better balance while on the pole. And when carrying a lot of gear, you don't want to lose your grip ever on that pole. Now, how can the average person who doesn't do this kind of work help to make sure that utility workers are practicing safe climbing techniques? In your neighborhood, in your town, even in your own backyard, there's people that have to climb poles to do their job. And when you're out and about, when you're looking at some of these men who are climbing poles, I've not seen a woman do it yet, but I'm sure they're out there. Make sure that they're wearing the proper safety equipment as discussed in the first video. Their hard hats, they have their climbing belts on, they have them fit around their hips, they've got their climbers on, and they're wearing good gloves with gauntlets to protect their arms. Be watchful of your fellow utility workers and make sure that they're safe. And don't worry about getting them in trouble if they're not being safe. You let them know, because it could save their life. And that, I'm sure that their wives or their husbands would be very grateful, along with their children, that somebody took the time to make sure that they were being safe. Now, questions to ask yourself. Do you pay attention to the utility workers in your area, in your neighborhood, like I said, in your backyard? And if you don't, please do. Thank you. Just to let everybody know, nobody was hurt making this video. Thank you to my son for being an actor.